Hello. Oh my God. It's a huge day. Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Woo! It is our 5-year freaking anniversary. Tell me we're live on YouTube. OMG. This better be going on YouTube right now. Can you? Hi, everybody. Oh my gosh. Hello. Sometimes I can't tell with the software is kind of silly. So, and I know that YouTube is on a little bit of a delay. So let me know if we're on YouTube, please. Okay. I see August. Tell me I'm live. Hello. Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh. I can't believe this is happening. This is such a huge moment and huge deal. I am, officially the anniversary is on Wednesday the 2nd, but that's the day that the Roxy Talks, the new channel, launched. And that's the day that everything, my whole life changed. And all of the work that I had been doing to manifest my life and my business and my vision came true. So happy 5-year anniversary week. And I wanted to celebrate today with everybody because obviously I love you so much and we wouldn't be 5 years without you. And this is just so exciting and so fun. So MB, thank you. Sheila, Ulta, Hannah, Crazy Spice, Bramwell, Nightingale, Froggy, August, Nicole, Brittany, Claudia, Sarah Bell, Anna, Nicole, Leanne, Lucida, Mohammed. Hello, everybody. We got, let's see, I'm gonna scroll up some more. Aisha, hello, babe. How are you doing? Good to see you. We have both Leannes in the house. Hello, Leanne Roche. Oh my goodness, how fun. This is amazing. We got Julia. Hi, Julia. Rachel, good to see you. Shantae, you stay. Hello. Ashley S. Aaron. Hi, Aaron. Ashley and G. Hello, everybody. Hi, Celine. Hi, everybody. Oh my gosh. This is so fun. Rosanna, hello. Thank you. Claudia, thank you so much. Tiffany, thanks, everybody. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. Wendy, hello. Oh, man, what a freaking day. Man, thank you for being here. I'm just like in the whirlwind of celebrating with everybody that's here and welcoming you and thanking you. And thanks for being here. And you know, metaphorically, in this moment, thank you. And literally in this moment, metaphorically for 5 years, all of the above. Thank you for being a part of this whole thing, whether, you know, this is your first live stream, you're just now seeing this, or you've been here since the beginning or anywhere in between. Thank you. Because I do it for you and I do it for us as a people, as a collection, as a collective, and as, you know, human beings together on this planet. Nicole's like, the energy, I know, I feel it. It is huge. Oh, I don't have my crystal. That's probably part of it. Oh my gosh. So, man, thank you. I'm just taking in this moment. Hi, Tam. Thank you, Anna, for the kind words. My husband, oh, you can't even see the polka dot ones. Those are on the edge. Maybe we could scooch the camera just the tiniest bit so we can see more of the polka dot ones. My husband put all this together, and I also got a large version of it and put it on my Instagram story. So if you want to go look at it, please feel free to go check out the balloons. And you know, I'm not always like a balloon girl. I'm not always like the celebration girl, and I just felt like it's 5 years and I deserve it, and I want to be somebody that celebrates myself and acknowledges the work that I've done and really is proud of myself for what I've done. So I was like, fuck it, let's have a party, let's get balloons, let's do the damn thing, let's just do the whole thing. I'm wearing a sparkly freaking sequin jumpsuit. I'm like, this is my day. And I know, best husband ever. I know he's over here helping me get my iPad set up right now as we speak. So we here, do you want me to do it? Thanks, babe. We the community is giving you love and appreciation for helping with this beautiful creation. We want to scooch over a little bit so we can see more of the polka dotties. We can see even better what you have done. Why have you done this? All right. Oh my gosh, Leanne, thanks for being here. I was just thinking about you and Ryland and the people that have helped me, you know, get here and help me do. That's a little too off. Because you can only see one. I'm like, it's too off center for my like neurodivergence is going crazy. Yeah, I guess it's gonna have to stick with that. Oh well. Dang it. We tried. There's polka dot ones over here. It's just too damn aesthetic for its own good. Oh my gosh. Brendan says, been here all 5 years and then some. Thanks, Brendan. I so appreciate you. Yeah, okay, let's talk about it. So, Amelia, thank you. Let's drop sparkle emojis. If you're live, drop a sparkle emoji. We're gonna congrats, or you can pop some champagne. I see some champagne emojis. Thank you. Appreciate you. And if you're live, if you're watching the replay, drop a kitty. Hi, Jaisha. Thanks for joining us. Hi, Mimi. And now what I want to do is let me know how long you've been in my world. Is this your 5 years, 5 days, 5 minutes? I would love to hear how long you've been here, and just celebrate us all, because my consistency is your consistency, because me showing up is providing you with the content and the material, and then also the reason to show up every Monday. Us coming here every week for 5 freaking years, that's I told my husband that's the longest job I ever had. 5 years is my longest job. And it's amazing to be at this place. Half a decade I've been running my own business successfully. And like, fuck, this is incredible. This is literally the dream. I'm living my dream life. So I just, I'm, as always, but really especially today, here to say you can fucking do anything. You can do anything you want. You can do anything you put your eyes and your fucking brain toward, as long as you just take steps on the path, you are going to achieve what's on that path. So definitely so thankful for you being here. MB says 5 months with me. That's amazing. Amelia says your sexual affirmation attractions pulled me in. Well, I mean, it's perfect because it works for people listening and it works for your SP. Lucida says 2 years. That's it. I feel like it's been so much longer. August, it's been 2022. Rosanna, early 2020. Oh my gosh. Julia, you've been here since 2020. And it's so funny because we only started speaking like this year. I didn't even really know forgive me for the phrase, I didn't even know you existed, right? Until literally earlier this year, you started commenting on stuff. And then you started, I remember, being like an active part of our programs. And I didn't even know that you'd been around, like in my world that whole time. So that also goes to show you, everybody here, you never know who's watching you. You never know, what it is that they may be waiting for to, go forward and work with you if you're a coach or a business owner, and if creative in any way. But if you just continuously show up and you continue to create your work and your offers and your creations and you put them out in the world, they are serving people you didn't even know were there, and then 4 years later they come around and now we're talking every week. So funny. So let's see. Lady Simone says on and off since 2019. So you've been here since the beginning. Leanne, May of 2020. I love it. Wendy, a couple months. But perfect. Amazing. Glad you're here. Anna says February 2020. Shantae, 2.5 years. Tiffany says 4.5 years, late 2019. Yes. You said by 2020, I was all in. Oh my goodness. This is so amazing. I also just want to say thank you so much for all of you. Anna says 2024. September. That's so manifesting with Anna said September. That's amazing. So like a month. I love it. Not even a month. And we're already celebrating. Nicole since 2020. Oh my gosh. See, and you too. I didn't even know. Like we just kind of started connecting recently this year. Oh my goodness. This is so fun. Whew. Holy Ghost, thank you so much for your kind words. I really appreciate you. And I just, I appreciate everybody that's here. I appreciate your kind words. I appreciate if you've ever been to Mindset Monday in the past, if this is your first time, thanks for joining us. And oh my goodness, like whatever it is that you have your eyes set on, one day you're going to look back and it's going to be 5 years into it. You're like, where the hell did the last 5 years go? This first part of my life, I was trying. And all of a sudden we're 5 years in. So don't give up on your dreams, guys. You really just can keep going. Just keep being your own source of inspiration and potential and energy and drive. And just for me, nothing is more important than doing the reason why I came to Earth. Like, I want to fulfill my purpose. I want to, why else would I come here? Right? Like, it's like going to the store and then not, oh my God, this is the perfect analogy. You know, when you go to the store, you know, when you go shopping and you're like, maybe you're not in the most abundant time, or you're not really looking for anything for yourself, and you find a bunch of stuff, and, or like maybe sometimes in the past, like you couldn't afford it, whatever, you find a bunch of stuff when you can't buy it. And then you go shopping, you actually go there with an intention, and you're like, I'm going to make this money, or I'm going to go purchase these things. I want to get these. I want to look for an outfit for whatever. And you leave the store without buying anything, and you didn't get the thing you wanted. And you're just like, oh, like that frustration of putting in that work and then for no payoff, and like spending all the time in the store and like wasting your afternoon and having to deal with the parking lot. And like, if you can't tell, I'm not a huge fan of like malls and big shopping things like that. I like shopping, but I don't like the location just gets me. So anyways, my point is that feeling of like, I went there, I did all the things, I was in my zone, and I still came out with nothing. I am not down for that for this lifetime. You know what I'm saying? The idea of going to the store and coming back empty-handed for this lifetime, not on the fucking table at all, period. So this is why we're here right now. This is why it's 5 years in of this business, because I refuse to do anything else. I refuse to let there be anything else. I refuse there to be another option at all. This is it's the only option for me. And it's the only option for you on your journey. The only option for you is to do the thing that you came to do, right? Like, what else are you doing here? What else are you doing here? Magnetic Unicorn, hello. Lauren's like, I'm not wasting my life. Exactly. Yep, exactly. It's like, why do that? What's the point? Oh my gosh, we have so much to do and so little time to do it. And I personally, I just want to soak up every ounce of this life that I have. And I also want to leave like every ounce of Roxy that I can on the planet in the best possible way. And that is why I, show up and I still do it. And it's the thing. And I can't imagine doing anything else in my life right now. So thank you for being here. And it's just amazing to see us all really just growing together and on this journey together for years for some of us. It's so cool. Emily, hello. Tam, I love you so much. Oh my gosh, says signing up for Synergy was life-changing for me. I had so many quantum leaps with your programs. Tam, thank you. You really became like, I'll use the term as star pupils that I heard in my head. You're just I know I always tell you that you inspire me, but just so inspiring to have as a client, to watch you just throw yourself into what you're doing and believe in yourself to such a high level. I admire that in people in general. You know what I mean? So it makes sense that I enjoy helping and guiding and speaking to those people in my work as well, because those are the kind of people I like to have in my life. Hi, Brad. Brad's here. Chris said, hi. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Oh my goodness. So, Shoo. Aisha says, I was literally just thinking about that. I can't not do what I do, and I don't want to do anything else. So basically, I have no choice. There's no choice but for it to work. Exactly. Tristan, you made it. Thank you, everybody. So, well, let's go. Hello. Oh my gosh. You said loved our power, Chia. Hello. I know. Good to see you. So excited for you and so happy we got to chat last week. Oh my gosh. Rosanna says, I remember watching you before heading to university right before COVID hit. Here I am now, business owner in a whole new life. Of course you are. And of course you are. Oh my gosh. August, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Nicole says, I remember you in the old home. Oh my gosh, I know, my old bedroom. I think about that. I had a dream that I was filming in there again recently. It's probably because it's the anniversary is coming up. I just thought about that. But I remember dreaming that I was filming back in my old apartment, our old set. And it's just crazy, how fast my life changed after I started doing 360 all the time. I mean, obviously that's what 360 is. But the moment I became very, very, very committed to, this is who I am, this is what my business is, and I'm not going to tell a too small story for myself, my life changed in like 48 hours. So, and like another thing, the clients that I've been working with one-on-one lately have been seeing, or even actually we had people, this happened in our Get Unstuck as well. My clients are seeing movement in hours. Like stuff is happening so fast right now. And the thing with manifestation, obviously, is that it takes no time, right? It takes no time for things to actually happen when you're on the path, because the reality, the physical reality, is an illusion. And it is not a nuts and bolts 1+1=2 type of experience that we have been taught to believe. So when you're able to take yourself outside of the logic, take yourself outside of, well, if I do it for this long, then it has to do this, or I have to sell XYZ in order to make this much money, that stuff keeps you small. It keeps you limited. It keeps you counting dollars and cents, right? It doesn't elevate you and like catapult you and skyrocket you into a different and new way of being. It's going to keep you small, right? And even I see people talking about affirming for your SP. It's the same kind of concept. It's like affirming for an SP is like desperately trying to convince yourself that you're worthy, versus like being the baddest bitch on the fucking block that they have no choice but to be magnetically drawn to. They can't ignore you because you're a fucking burning siren on the corner. Like, try to ignore me, bitch. Here I am. I don't know why I'm seeing like a neighborhood someone. So understand that whatever it is that you want in your life, whatever it is that you're manifesting, whoever it is that you want to be, because it's not just about what you're manifesting, it's about who lives the life. And what is the life that you, that person, creates for yourself? What do the standards you set for yourself and then the way that you show up, how does that benefit you and play out and actually take you over the edge to that next level? Lauren says, burning Simon, try to ignore me, right? Try to ignore a 5-alarm fire. Try it, bitch. I dare you. You're going to get burned. It's going to be a hot day, right? You're going to be sweating. Your clothes are going to be singed. Your eyelashes are going to be burnt off because I'm so on fire. I'm so hot. I'm so magnetic. I'm so attractive that you cannot help but be in my orbit. And that is the truth about anything in your reality. It's already the truth, by the way. So if you have an SP that is like in your world but not conforming or whatever, understand that they're already in your orbit. They are already magnetized to you. They are already attracted to you and drawn to you because they wouldn't be in your life if not. You are the only magnet of your world, and everything is drawn to you and cycles around you. You are the sun, and everything else in your world orbits around you. Your SP is fucking Pluto, okay? You're over here, no offense to Pluto. Pluto's cool and all, but it's not the fucking sun, right? And you're over here worrying about Pluto's ass, Pluto's cold ass on the edge of the fucking outskirts, when you're the sun. Everything's rotating around you. Do you understand your power? Do you understand you're giving life to everything on planet Earth? Give a fuck about Pluto. Pluto's not going anywhere. Sometimes it's a planet, sometimes it's not. I don't know. Pluto's just out there not going anywhere. Exactly where I said it would be, right there orbiting around me. Thanks. So let yourself own that. Own that power in that center of your own universe, and let your SP or whatever it is, your money, your career. Hi, Emily. How's the babies? I know you have 2 babies. Oh my gosh. How do not let the planets orbiting the sun dictate what the sun does. Bitch, you shine regardless of what Pluto's doing, thinking, feeling. I don't care, Pluto. When I say you're a planet, you are. When you're not, you're just out there orbiting, waiting for me to put my attention back on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and again, it's not to shit on Pluto. We love Pluto, but also it's just Pluto. And I am the sun, and you're welcome, Pluto, that I'm even giving you a couple of degrees of my heat. Aaron's like, Pluto isn't even a planet anymore. Do you guys know that Rick and Morty episode? That's all I can hear in my head. Pluto's a planet. Tiffany, thank you so much for the super chat, and thank you for the aligned divine 555 number. I so appreciate you, and you know how much I love you. And thank you so much. And I'm just going to screenshot it for the kind words. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Nicole, you said the disagreement with my mom that you channeled on the bonus call happened tonight. Oh my gosh. She was hard against one of my desires. I told myself that she'd see for herself soon. Wow. So the cards predicted. Cool. Nicole, thank you. I love you so much. Thank you for your generosity. I so appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. So much love to you. Shante. Lauren says Mindset Monday is mindsetting. Yes, it is. I love it. We're mindsetting. Hello. Get in, bitch. We're going mindsetting. Oh my gosh. Mimi, happy birthday next weekend. Diane, thank you for the kind words about my hair. I appreciate it. I've not dyed it or colored it in years now, so it's just growing out. Or I meant dyed it or straightened it. That's not true. I straightened it from a music video last year. Okay, that's fine. So, oh my gosh. Anyways, whoo! I'm focused. I'm so good at focusing. I'm so excited. I'm just excited to be here, and I really am like just in this moment of enjoying myself for the accomplishment of what we've done and our consistency here, my consistency in doing this, my belief in myself. And you know what? Like there were so many times I wanted to give up. There were so many times that I was like, I'm just going to take everything off of YouTube and go hide away and never be seen again. There are so many times where I'm like, I don't ever want to show up on Mindset Monday and do that again because it's too vulnerable. And obviously they're fleeting, those feelings, but my drive to share this work is stronger than those moments. You know what I mean? Like I've had so many opportunities to give up and give up on myself, to stop believing, to give into stress I was creating for myself, or to just sabotage my own success, And I think that I think we all go through those things. We all have the ways that we get in our own way, and the ways that we doubt ourselves, and the ways that we overwhelm ourselves, and the ways that we settle for less because it feels easier, because sometimes it feels smarter. Amelia says, how do you stay motivated? It's taken me 4 weeks to make my first video. You said everything takes way longer than expected. Well, that's one thing is like, everything takes something, right? There is an energetic exchange, whether that's time, your, it's going to be some time. There's going to be your energetic output of actually creating and executing the thing. And there's the time it takes to think of it and conceptualize it. And your timetable for that is yours alone. And so what I want to say about how do you stay motivated, I'm going to say 2 things about this. I'm going to say one thing about each of those things you asked. How do I stay motivated? The way I stay motivated is that to me, I don't have anything else. So like if I didn't do this, I'd literally just be like unemployed. And then it's like, well, then what? I get a job? Okay, actually, let's go put that video up. Like it doesn't take me long to go down the road of like what if. Like I was just saying how like I've had so many moments where I wanted to give up, so many moments where I was like, fuck this is too fucking hard, this is too stressful, this is too emotionally gut-wrenching. Like being an entrepreneur is no fucking joke. Being an online creator is no fucking joke. It is not for the weak. You have to be so strong, so convicted in yourself, so confident in who you are, and trust and know yourself so well, because you don't even know all of like the myriad of ways you are going to be tested, and your identity and your conviction again to your purpose and to your passion, how much that is going to be tested, and how often you are going to have to rise above things that are hard, things that you never imagined you'd ever have to deal with, things that you hoped you'd never have to deal with, things that fucking sting, things that fucking suck, things that fucking hurt, but also things that are amazing, right? And like my husband, I've been able to retire my husband. He's 40 years old, has been retired for 4 years now. And we get to create our life together. We get to do what we want together, like Today his job was to make a balloon setup. Like, that's fun for him. He likes doing stuff like that. He likes doing hands-on creative stuff. So just what I'm trying to say in all of this is the motivation is there is no other option. So some days I'm more motivated than others. Some days I want to work harder than others. Some days it sucks more than others. Some days I'm on fire. Some days I'm on it. Some days I'm like, oh God, I wish I just could lay on the couch all day. But I just keep going. Like, I guess in my mind, I just don't, that isn't an option. I don't have the option to just like lay down and die and give up. This is everything I have. I don't want to say it's all I have, but this is my legacy that I've built. There's nothing else. There is nothing else. You know what I mean? Mimi says how to stay motivated in order. Yeah, to do that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You stay motivated by making it a non-negotiable. When I say there's nothing else that I don't have anything else to do. So you're asking me, it's like, how do you stay motivated? Well, I don't have anything else. This is my thing. It's the one thing I have. So if I don't do this, I do nothing. Being unemployed and not doing anything, that is not an option either, right? I'm 40. I can't just like stop. I mean, I get right with that mindset, right? Do you get my point? It's like my reason for being alive is to put this work out. So how do I stay motivated? It's the thing that drives me. You know? There is no other option. So make it the only thing. Lauren says, do I get hate comments? And if so, how do I deal with them? To be honest, I don't really get that many. To be real honest, I really don't get that many. And when I do get them, to me, like, I have a personal opinion about hate comments to where, like, I'll give you a few examples. For one, I've kind of always been weird my whole life. I've always been a weirdo. I've never really fit in. I was always kind of just like, people just didn't really get me. So I am so used to people like not getting me and not understanding and like not being down with what I do that I don't like, it doesn't bother me when someone like criticizes like my looks or it's like, I don't give a fuck what you think I look like. You know what I mean? Like, that kind of stuff doesn't bother me. Some like the things that do get to me are when people like criticize my work. It's like, my work did nothing to you, motherfucker, and it's here to change the world and help people. So you can shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down. Like, that's how I feel when people come for my work. But if you're coming for me and you're like making fun of my tattoos or the way I look or the way I talk or like whatever, I'm just like, bro, like, is that the best? Like, that's what you're doing with your life? That's what you're doing with your life? Insulting people you don't know on the internet? Like, I just find it so like embarrassing for them that I would never take I would never take advice from somebody who leaves mean comments on the internet. Like, that is never someone I'm going to look to for life advice. So I'm certainly not going to let their opinions form like my opinion of myself in any way. Right. So like, that helps me a lot. Just in general, not really giving a fuck what people think, because I've just had to not give a fuck what people think my whole life. I never had the luxury of like just fitting in like everybody else, just being like normally accepted. So people's opinion of me, it's like, and okay, what do you go do something with it then? I don't care. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing with your life? So like, I just keep going, you know what I mean? And it's like, if they're rude, I block and delete. If it's funny, sometimes sometimes it's hilarious. You know what I mean? Like, I actually do find the humor in it a lot of times too. And if it is offensive, sometimes if it's about my work and I feel like clapping back, I will. And that's about it. You know what I mean? Like, mostly I block and delete. A lot of times I laugh about it. We crack up about some of the things people say. And then for the stuff that does actually like get to me, it's just because it's about my work. And like, again, like, my work is here to help. So when someone tries to like throw dirt on it, that's just like, no, you're not going to fucking do that. That's like the times when I will like say something. But like, I'm also not the kind of person that just like takes people's shit in general. Like, if you met me in person, I'm not the kind of person you're just gonna, like, walk up to and just, like, start talking shit to, because you can just tell there will be consequences. Like, okay, fine, open that fucking Pandora's box if you want, that's on you. But, like, so when they come at me on the internet, I'm just like, "Please, please say it to my fucking face." So, there's a few so that's my real truth, all those things that you asked, that's how I feel about it. So I don't so like I said, I don't really get that much, and so when it does come through, it kinda hits through those filters, and at the end of the day, it's just like, I believe in my work so much that I will defend it, otherwise, I'm like, I'm not gonna defend myself to some loser on the internet that wants to make rude comments about somebody that they don't know, like, mm, 'kay. You know what I mean? So that's, like, my personal philosophy about the thing, but what I wanna say about that is, like, find your way to find it icky. Like, if you can find the ick in the way that if people comment, then it's like, okay, yeah, of course you could pick apart what I look like, but where's your fucking profile? Where are your videos? Where are you 5 years of live streaming every fucking week and and bearing your soul? Let's go look at that and critique it. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, there's nothing that a hater can say to me that's like, "Oh, no. Oh god, I gotta close up shop now." You know, it's like, "Bitch, do you see what I've done? Do you see who I am? You think your opinion is gonna fucking stop that? Absolutely not." So so, that's my answer for that. Ah. You know what's interesting, babe? I wrote this super spicy post. It's I just looked at my clock, it's 4:20. I wrote this super spicy post in my journal the other day when I was meditating. And I was like, "Babe, like, what if I said this on the internet?" And he's like, "Oh, shit." And this concept of, like, literally, again, like, being able to be who you are despite what other people do say about you and about your work and what they do with your work and your words. It's really important on this journey of being seen and being successful in what you do, no matter what it is. If you're an artist, you're a creator, you're a business owner, you're an entrepreneur, whatever it is, you're going to have to be seen on greater and greater levels in order to have greater and greater success. And that may require you to revisit the wound of being seen over and over in different ways. August says, "I want unfiltered Roxy." You know, it's so yeah, me too, and I'm working on it. I think I'm working on, like, how to speak on the internet. It's weird, it's whatever, I'm working on it. I'm working on it in coaching, but, I'm getting there, and just really understanding, like, what it is that I am here to say and how to say it and all of those things. I'm definitely getting better at it every single day, we'll just say that. Tristan says, "And it's embarrassing because how do you not know to keep shit to yourself?" Exactly. That's what I mean by, like, it's really embarrassing when I see somebody acting like that on the internet, and I'm like, "Yuck." Like, I wouldn't take life advice from you. You're not doing anything worthwhile, clearly. You know, and it's like, and then the people that are doing the stuff that I care about, that are online, that are not that you have to be online, but I mean, like, that are, like, putting themselves out there, that are putting their brand out there, that are putting their business forward and are being fearless and fearless and unapologetic in the face of potential criticism. Those are the people that I respect. And also, they do not criticize. I don't me and colleagues don't criticize me. Nobody that's going on their own live stream is coming up and criticizing my live stream. It's people who don't do it. It's people who can't do it or won't or whatever. There's no judges. But it's like the people that are going to criticize you for what you do are the people who can't do it. The other people who are doing it know what the fuck you're doing. They know the work you're putting in. They know how vulnerable it is to get on a fucking live stream. It is no joke. It's like standing in front of a crowd naked. It is so revealing to be on a live just on a live stream. And I get that. I understand. Obviously, I get it. We're doing it right now. This is a meta conversation. I'm doing it as we speak. And like there is something that you have to put away within you. You have to say, you know what? I may feel like that. I may fear this. This may be scary as fuck. Somebody may criticize me. Somebody may come on. Like last week, some guy came on and was like talking about my tattoos and stuff. And it's like, oh my God, get like, yeah, what else? Like, you think I've never heard that before? You think no one's ever judged me because I have tattoos on my skin? Like that may like changes who I am as a person? Like, I don't care what you think. You know what I mean? But like I care that I still show up. Because if last week, because that one guy came and said those things, we didn't even acknowledge him. He's lucky he's getting attention right now. He said one thing, blah, blah, blah. Who cares about my time? Like, it literally doesn't matter. He was timed out in the chat immediately from the mod team. But like, imagine that because that guy that I don't know, that I will never see in my real life, and if he were to see me in real life, he would not be criticizing me. I'll tell you, motherfucking that. And he has something to say about my tattoo. You think I can't show up now? I don't come to my 5-year anniversary? I don't fucking think so, guy. Anyone does not stop this, period. Ever. You know what I mean? Rosanna, I fucking love you. Your clapbacks crack me the fuck up because you're bolder in the clapback department than I am. I want to I want to logic you so that you are like, oh shit, she's right. Like that's all I just want to make sure that you understand that you're wrong. What you're saying is wrong. I just want you to be like, okay, I can see your perspective. But when you clap back, you say some funny shit. And I'm just gonna read what you just said. You said, I had someone tell me I'm preying on people's insecurities and how do I sleep at night? My response, silk sheets, food, and cash. Oh my God, you fucking crack me up. Yeah, I know. It's like people, when they say those things, they're like, that there's somebody that was coming around for a while. They were like, people are, their lives are damaged from manifestation. And I'm like, I understand where you're coming from in saying that, but the people who are worse off from manifestation came with those issues and they're still there, and that's why the manifestation has not been able to come through. So the issues, the core reason that brought them to manifestation have not been healed yet, and manifestation can't really fix that because you're stronger than the things that you want, right? Like the things you know to be true, that feeling is stronger than the things that you hope you get. And so the people that are hoping but not doing that core healing, it's like it's being outweighed and they're doing all this work and nothing's changing because it's the core issue that is not being addressed. And so it's like I can't stop my work because some people aren't able to move past that hump. I have to remain in my work and keep doing it so that they can get past that hump. Because I know that it's difficult and I know there are things in people's lives that are more difficult than others or whatever. And I know what it's like to want to change your life desperately. I understand that. I've been there myself. And I've also done it. And I've had to put away so much of myself and so much of who I used to be in order to make those changes in my life. And I'm still doing it to this day. I've had the craziest fucking up level in the last 2 weeks. If you were on Unstuck, you saw that thread starting. And where I am today, I can't even begin to tell you where I'm going to be at in 2 days on my 5-year anniversary. Skyrocket. I am the things that I'm doing right now to heal and to grow. Nuts, insane, amazing. And I'm only going to keep doing it because that's what I'm here to do, to grow and to be better and to share my knowledge and insight and experience doing it so that you can do that in your life as well, if that is something that you desire. So those who are ready to take the steps to actually heal the things underneath, that's when you'll see change. But if you're just doing surface level manifestations to try to get shit, it'll come and it'll go. You know what I mean? Things will come and things will go. You'll go back and forth. You'll make some progress. You'll slip back into your ways. And pretty much over time, you won't really move much. And that's, that's fine if that's what you want. But if you want change and you want big things, sorry, I'm good. Oh my gosh, hold on. I went down my wrong little pipey. And if you want change, you want those big things in your life, you have got to elevate yourself into a new version. There's just no way around it. Emily, thank you for the congratulations. We're at 5 years. We've done it. Oh my gosh. Half a decade in my own business. Never had a 0 month. Never not made money in my business in the last 5 years. That's fucking incredible. It's incredible. And I know that it's possible for every single person here because I wasn't bred to do it. I didn't go to business college. I didn't know how to run a business. I'm still learning how to run a business 5 years in. But that's what makes me get better and better is I'm invested in myself. I'm invested in coaching, and I'm always working on developing myself and improving myself and improving my business. Because what else am I going to do? Just like sit around and settle for mediocre? Meh. I've already done that, I've already done that. And it's like, it's all right. It's mediocre is what it is, right? It's not that fucking great. It's mediocre. Oh my gosh. I'm doing great, Mohammed. Thank you. I'm having the time of my life. Oh my gosh. Ashley says, I went from crappy temp job to a fantastic salary this month. Yes. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Oh my gosh. Julia said, unstuck is gold. Nicole says, Froggy, Unstuck broadcast was fucking phenomenal. I'm always creatively inspired because I'm not blocked. Yes, I love it. Nicole says, I'm still feeling the energy changes from Get Unstuck. Me too. Like that, it was such a catalyst for my next level and beyond. And so, I want to bring you with me. I want you to be a part of it because the thing about this energy of success, and not just success once, but continuous success over and over, repeatable success. No matter what happens, being able to bet on yourself. There is a level of commitment that you have to, give me one second. There's a level of commitment that you need to step into and commit to, obviously, but a standard that you set for yourself that says, I will do whatever it takes to be my best every single day. I'm going to work from the energy of the best that I can every single day. And it's not about being perfect. It's about, am I showing up in the best way that I can? Am I guiding myself in the best way that I can? And I'm going to share something perfect. All right, perfect. I'm going to share something perfect that I did. I'm going to share something personal that I experienced. And what happened on that, the whatever. So I had an experience that triggered me a little bit. I was like in a really high vibe when it happened. So I was like able to kind of just like just be like a little bit of annoyed at it. And then just snap back in and like, we're fine, handle it totally like badass. We're fine. Everything's good. We're all good. Everything's great. And then after, there was this moment where I was like, I handled that and I was about to criticize myself. And I was like, fucking perfectly. I handled that so well. I did so good. And it's like, it's not about validating my sassy response, my initial response. It's not about giving myself a pass to be sassy or whatever. It's about, I normally would have thought about, oh, I could have done like this. I should have said like that. I shouldn't have been like that. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have blah, 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 blah. No, I actually did exactly what I should have done. I was perfect. I was amazing. I responded so well. I'm so proud of myself. Damn, I'm doing so good. Man, look at you go. Like, I had this moment of really like, hi, Michelle. Oh my gosh. I've been, I need to, yeah. Hi. Okay. Sending you guys love. I'll reach out. So anyways, the point is, when you are really tapped in to what you're doing and you're really committed to being your best self, you're really committed to living as the best version of yourself, it's not just about what you do. It is about how you treat yourself. It's about what you think like in those off moments, those in-between moments, right? Like the trigger has happened, the reaction has happened, the correction of the trigger and reaction has happened. And now what? Now my pattern used to be, because I witnessed it today, shitting on myself for how I reacted and thinking I should have done better. But instead I was like, fuck yeah, bitch. Hell yeah. Look at you. Like, yes, you did it. Because I am new in every single moment. And if I want to be somebody that responds in a way that I'm super proud of, then I need to act like I'm super proud of the way that I respond. Right? So, Froggy, is this resonating with you? So I want you to think about it. There's so much that goes into you being the person you're supposed to be, you creating the life that you're supposed to live, you making your dreams come true, your manifestations come. It doesn't matter what you're manifesting, but it's about, are you being the version of yourself that holds you to that high standard? Are you being the version of yourself that is going to put yourself at the next level instead of letting yourself stay at the current level? Are you going to be somebody that's going to look at your behavior and say, you know what? I did the best that I could in that moment and I'm proud of myself? Because that kind of person supports themselves through doubts in the business. That kind of person supports themselves when they want to go live, but they're too scared to do it. That kind of person supports themselves when it feels like nothing is working out, but you know that it's going to because it just is, and there is no other option. And again, it's not about the idea of you have to be perfect. It is about, how do you treat yourself in the moments in between? What is that running ticker tape in your head saying? Froggy says, I'm just so grateful and filled with so much love, and I'm so happy that I exist and get to listen. Yes, I know, right? Isn't it a gift to be alive? It's such a gift to be alive. It's such a gift to be in a human body. It's such a gift to be here right now. Even, well, I'm going to say, we are creating an amazing planet. And I do believe that all of us here are shifting this planet to be a better place for everybody. Having said that, if you're in America, make sure you're registered to vote. This is a very, 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 very important election for us. And we need every vote that we can. So just go there and vote for what you believe in. That's all I want to say. Vote for what you believe in, but please go do that. Oh, man. So, man, it's just, oh, God. The energy is so big sometimes because we have this like microscopic, like, looking at the granule level of our lives. Like, did so-and-so text back? Am I going to get this bill paid? Yeah, all that bullshit. And then there's the gravity of being a human being. I mean, at any point in history, but right now, and to support yourself and your family and to keep yourself and your family safe and to spread love and positivity around the world and to influence the world and see the change in the world that you desire. There's so much on our shoulders when it comes to being a human, when you really think about it. And the more grace you have for yourself, that you're here and you're doing it and you're fucking trying, you're trying your fucking best. And that's really all that matters. And if every day you care more about treating yourself with love and respect, tapping into your highest frequency, your joy, your respect, your reason for being kind to the people on the planet and sharing your magic, if that's what you do, if we all do that, the world's going to shift very fast. So that's why I'm here. That's why I'm still doing this. That's why 5 years later, even when I've had those moments where I just want to give up, where I'm like Leanne's here. Leanne was my assistant for like 2 years. And I don't know how many times I messaged you or called you after Mindset Monday and was like, I don't know if I can do that ever again. I don't know if I could. I think I need to cancel Mindset Monday. I can't do that. It's too vulnerable. It's too much. But you keep me going. I'm here because of you. I'm here because of us as people and as humanity, as a human race. And I truly believe that we can change the world and live in peace and harmony and fucking exuberance and exaltation and irreverence and joy in our lifetimes. Rosanna says safety is such a privilege nowadays. Thankful for every day. And it's a privilege that we can't even fathom over here. We can't even fathom it in America. That's not true. That's not true. Not everybody has that luxury. But for those of us who have had the privilege of always living in a safe place and in a safe environment, like, it is unfathomable what is happening on the planet right now. And so that is why, I still show up and I'm still here every day, because we have to see something different in the world. We have to see the potential for change. And I know we can change it, because that's why I'm here. I know that we're doing it. I know we're shifting it. And the more of us that are on this wavelength and sharing it and spreading it across the planet, the more people are going to feel it, the more change we're going to make. And that is why we're here together. That's why we're collecting right now. That's why so many of us with the same ideologies and the same belief systems, the same direction and vision for the earth are connecting together and finding each other, because we're going to do this together. Jesse says, I had a human moment today. I'll admit I was spiraling, but I heard your voice in my head tell me to focus on the energy of having, and I shifted into being grateful for what I do have. I love it. I love it. And gratitude is such a powerful way to shift too, because we have so much, and just being alive is enough to be grateful for, if you really think about how many people don't have that luxury, that don't get to be here anymore. Missy, welcome. Jocelyn, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Oh my gosh. Missy says, I just had a golf tournament for little ones and the adults in their lives today, changing the world in each ways we can. I just got goosebumps. I love it. I freaking love people that work with kids and like help them with their mindset and manifestation. I just think it's so cool. And it just like imagine the world that we would be in now if we had been, always taught these things since childhood. I don't think it would be where it's at right now. Froggy says it's time for the age of Lilith. It is. I don't know if I've told you guys yet, but there's a song on my album from Lilith. It's a channel. It's her song. It's literally called Lilith's Anthem. I'll just give you I'll give you the spoiler right now. One of the songs on my upcoming album is Lilith's Anthem. So I expect you to be bumping it, okay? All over the world. I'm happy we're changing the world too, Shantae. And I love that about us. And I love this community so much, and again, it's like in the hardest moments when I want to give up, it's our connection that keeps me here. It's you, I tell you that all the time. And I mean that. It's you guys. Like, I show up because you deserve it. I show up because we deserve to have this space. I show up because we all need consistency. And if I can provide that container for it, even if it's a weekly thing that we just show up for, we know every Monday for the last half of a decade, every Monday we have said, hey bitch, my mindset is first. Thanks. Bye. For half a decade. That's amazing. That is amazing. Have you done anything that consistent with your mind? I mean, I'm not saying you haven't, but like, how incredible is that consistency to be working on yourself, to be checking in with yourself, to be bettering yourself every single day? 5 years. That's amazing. It's incredible. Oh my goodness. Oh, Froggy, you're teaching your siblings about manifestation. I love it. Oh my goodness. So I want to open up questions. Oh, before I do that, the actual anniversary of Roxy Talks is on the 2nd. So this is Wednesday. This is our pre-celebration. So Wednesday, October 2nd is our official 5-year anniversary. And let me actually just grab a little link before I get too far into this. But I have something very special planned for my people, just as a thank you for you, to you for being here and being a part of all of this. And oh, of course, come on. It's like, it's not working right now. Of course it's working. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're working. Yes, there it goes. Okay. And so I want to make sure that you are on my email list, because it's only going out to, well, it'll be on my story too, but be on my email list. Be on my email list so you're first to see and know and hear about it. Let me get the link for you. So I want to open up Q&A in a moment. Questions are going to be about consistency, trusting, sticking to what you're doing, really believing yourself, that kind of idea that we were talking about of creating that drive, internal drive for yourself to sustain yourself through the hard, the easy, the ups, the downs, the years, continuously dedicating yourself to what you're doing over and over and over, rededicating yourself. I've definitely rededicated myself to what I've done so many times or what I'm doing because, like I said before, it takes a deeper level of commitment every time you elevate into a new level. It's something within you that you have to dig even deeper for and believe even stronger in. Okay, I'm going to, let's change this one. So I'm going to pop up a QR code here in just a second. Right here, the free 30 days. Boop, boop. There we go. Up in the corner. Scan that. Get on my email list if you're not already on it, because I'm sending out something very, very super special on the actual anniversary, which is this Wednesday. So make sure that you are on my email list because I have something super special going out. It's not something you have to pay for. So like be on the list because you're going to want it. I will have anniversary specials. So if you are interested in any of my courses and programs, there will be something going out on Wednesday for the anniversary, but there's also something that is not you paying for anything that is going out. So I just want to make sure that you're on my list because something special is coming for the anniversary. It's going out Wednesday. Okay, so I see Lauren's question. She says, when is it time to give up? Is there ever a time? Like, what if something just isn't for you? I have no way to tell. Give me a little context, Lauren. What I want to say is like, you have to trust yourself and know that like, and believe that you're going to know what's best for you. And if you continuously care about doing your best, being your best, showing up every day in your best energy, trying every day, then you will be led on the path that is right for you. Like, one thing I do know about all of this is that when you are committed to being on the path will lead you. You don't have to do anything to make the things come, but you have to do the things that put you in the energy of the person that the things come to, if that makes sense, right? So like, let's say that, let's say you want to be a musician and you're working on your music, but like you're frustrated and you don't like what you're producing and you're hard on yourself. Are you doing lessons? Are you working every day on your music? Like, are you actually bettering yourself, or do you just not fucking vibe with music? And that's fine. Or maybe it's like you like to play music for fun, but like making it into a job or a business is like actually not the tea for you. And it's about knowing yourself. Because I'll tell you what, whenever I get this question from people, I always ask for context because I want to know what it is that you're doing. But like 9 times out of 10, and this is what I'm going to ask you too, so I'll just give you the spoiler alert. I'm going to ask you if you actually even like what you're doing. Because if you don't necessarily like what you're doing, Sarah Golden, oh my gosh, where are you? You just signed up for my email list. Where are you? Who are you? Because you want a one-on-one from me, and then I went to go email you, and I couldn't find you in my email system. And I'd be like, as soon as I see Sarah Golden's name pop up, and I just saw like the notification was like, Sarah just joined your email list. Where are you, Miss Ma'am? Because yeah, you wanna one-on-one in our Get Unstuck, and then I couldn't find you, and I'm like, I hope somebody like knows. I hope Sarah emails me and is like, what's up with my one-on-one that I won? Where are you though? I saw you. Tell me. You have to be in the chat right now. So say something, say hi, wave. I just need to know who you are and where you are. Oh, Sarah Bell. Oh my gosh. Okay, I mean, well, I looked in my system, I have like 100 Sarahs. So I was like, what the so, oh my god, I'm so okay, so I'm excited now. Now I know, like, I know who I'm talking to and stuff now. So, we, I'm gonna get you scheduled for that. Oh, my team reach out. Rylan, hello. Oh my gosh, it's 5 years, babe. I was telling Leanne this earlier, and I wanna just say to you, I was thinking about you yesterday and, like, all the help that you did to help get me where I am, and, like, so much both of you guys, Leanne and Ryland, like, you guys really held it down for me for a long time, and I don't know where I'd be without either of you guys, so I just love you so I know you know that I love you, but I just wanna say it again, and I appreciate you, and, like, I'm literally tearing up right now, like, having you guys in my life just helped so much and helped the business, and you guys helped so many people, um, not even just, like, through not because you did the XYZ work, but just actually being there and being a part of our community and, um, you know, being a resource for other people, being there for me. I love you guys so much and so appreciative. I love you, Rylan. So excited for you guys. So glad you're here. Yeah, Leanne and Rylan, I mean, they did so much behind the scenes to keep Roxy Talks going and what it was, what it is, what it's been, and what it will be. Okay. So, Lauren, yeah, I wonder if you actually like what you're doing, because when you don't like what you're doing, then you have to motivate yourself to do it every day. But when it's like you love what you're doing, like, try and stop me. Like with my album, I have to make it. I have to. Like, there's no other fucking choice. So it's going to get made. It's driven through me. I have to create it. I have to finish it. I have to put it out, period. There is no other option. And so, like, where's my motivation? It's like sometimes I don't even fucking sleep, and I need to, like, be reminded to take a walk. You know what I mean? Or go outside. Sometimes I don't even go outside for days and days on end because I'm so absorbed and wrapped up in what I'm doing because I'm obsessed with what I'm doing. But it's like, if you're not obsessed with what you're doing, if you don't like it, if you don't love it, if it doesn't resonate, of course it's going to be hard to motivate yourself to do it. So you really have to be honest with yourself about whether you're doing the thing you actually love, or are you doing something because you think it'll make you money, or are you doing it because you think it's XYZ, who cares? But, like, are you doing this because you want to do it and it's the thing that is you, it's the thing that's pouring through you and you can't picture doing anything else? Or are you doing it because of other reasons? And, like, that's where real consistency comes in, is like, if you're doing the number one thing on your list, then how could you want to do anything else? Why would you settle for number two when you could have number one? Jesse, I don't know who that person is, unfortunately. So I appreciate you, but I just don't get the reference. So sorry. But thank you for the kind words. I'm sure it's kind. Thank you. Rylan's like, I am mini Roxy. Yes, yes, yes. Sarah says, I have a silly thing. I love writing, but I'm struggling with editing. Maybe I need to reward myself after a certain amount of time. Or maybe you need to hire a fucking editor and let them do their genius. Jaisha, are you here? Is Jaisha still in the chat? I have an editor for you. Because some people's genius is the editing part, right? Or, like, that's one of her geniuses. So, like, you do your genius of creating the thing, and then you can have someone else edit it, or you can work with someone else. You can collaborate with an editor, and you can do it together. Maybe you have, like, a sit down and, like, have an hour Zoom sesh with a friend that's a writer, or maybe you guys trade. And, there's a lot of ways you can facilitate that part of it. So that you can get that part done, right? Because like, for me, I'm really good at creating things, not so good at putting it out. Well, I'm great at putting things out. I love putting on the internet. I always finish my everything and I put it out. Amazing. But, like, a lot of what I need help with, and, like, Ryland and Leanne can attest to that, is, like, actually getting the things online, like getting the things uploaded. Like, for example, the bonus group coaching call that you're going to get emailed as soon as I get off this list live stream. I just haven't had a chance to get up into the email, but I'm working on it. So, if you're able to, even, like, go on Fiverr and, like, maybe like drop $50 or something on somebody that can help and, like, get you moving, get things moving forward for you, it's worth it. You know what I mean? $50, like I'll spend that on accident going to CVS for freaking soda. You know what I mean? So like, make sure that you're like, allocating your time and your money where you actually want it to go, not where you think you have to make it where, but you get it. Wendy, I did not see your question. But I saw that. It's funny how much I see those comments, but I won't see the thing that people are like, did you even see my question? No, but I saw you say that. Amelia says, I've been ignoring my 3D, staying in high vibration and going where I'm led, and it feels like only subtle shifts are happening. What else can be done in the surrender to have my desires manifest? Amelia. Okay, hold on. I'm getting something channeled for you. Hey, babe, can you grab me my crystal, please? Thank you. Thank you, Shantae. I'm so glad we're here today. Okay. Oh yeah, I was thinking about the time stone. Oh my gosh, I had a crazy meditation the other day. I was meditating with my ideal self, and she was like, "Dude, I'm in flow with time. Like I am time." And then I have like my hands cupped, and she put something in my hands, and I was like, she said she put a time stone in my. I asked my husband, I was like, "Hey, can you Google what stones are good for time or time management or whatever?" Because I'm like, she just put a time stone in my hand. And he like found some whatever, and he goes, a citrine, and he goes over and grabs this citrine for me and puts it in my hand. And it's so crazy because this thing is like, it's almost like it was carved perfectly for your hands. There's like a thumb groove right here. It's even like curved I don't know if you can see it. It's like curved at the tip so that your thumb can like rest in this little groove. And then there's like 3 finger holes and this flat surface to rest on it. And I was like, oh my God, the time stone. So now I have my smoky quartz that I always have, and then now I have my time stone. Anyways, all right, I'm channeling something. I needed my rocks. Need my channeling rocks. Amelia, only subtle shifts are happening. Okay. First of all, Amelia, all right, this is something from the Get Unstuck live event that we did. Not the 3-day, but the one-time live that we did was a free event. You cannot manifest, or let's not use that word. You cannot attract the flood until you appreciate the trickle. Or said another way, you must appreciate the trickle in order to create the flood. And that's something that was channeled to me in meditation while I was creating the Get Unstuck event. So that's what they're showing me right now. It's like, you're not grateful. And this is not a judgment call for you. I'm just saying the language that is plain for me to get to explain it to you. But it's not like I'm saying you're not grateful. It's just like, that's what the words they want to use. You're not grateful enough for what you're calling small to get the big stuff to come through. Does that make sense? Like, you're like, that's not enough. That's not enough. It's small. Whatever. I'm doing all this work and small. That's why. And I feel like I don't have to say anything else. You already know. You already know. You already know. Rylan, can I do a guided meditation with their ideal self? Yeah, I have a few of them. I don't think they're all on YouTube. I'm trying to think of, I have a couple of them that are inside of the Big Beautiful Dreams Club. I have to look into that. Jesse, you're so funny. Michael says, giving up on a specific person. Jesse goes, Michael, the man she just spoke to, literally the guy she let go of. Seriously. Yeah. And like, this question came up earlier about giving up. It's more so just like, if you know that something, I feel like people are like, I don't know if it's right for me. I don't know if it's the thing. Like, if you don't know if something's right for you or not, you are not fucking tapped into your intuition and yourself at all. You can't tell what's a yes or a no in your own motherfucking body. You are not paying attention very well. You know what I'm saying? And like, obviously, there are traumas, there's history, there are stored emotions that get triggered for, unrelated things. There's stuff that needs to be healed, all that, of course. But like, sorry. When are they going to invent lipstick that doesn't crawl out of the corners of your mouth? I can't stand this. There's bugs. Okay. Are you done? My apologies. But seriously, if you are not tapped in enough to just simply tell whether something is a yes or a no, you need to fucking tap in. Your biggest issue is not whether this thing is right for you or not. Your biggest issue is that you're standing in a fucking puddle of water asking if it's wet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are not paying attention to anything. This is what I'm getting. It's not a judgment call. If you can't even tell if something is a yes or a no to you. And again, this is not like not to talk shit. It's just the way it's coming out, because like maybe you've never even been allowed to know what's a yes or no for you. But my advice is start paying attention. Does this feel like a yes in my body, or does this feel like a no? And I also would suggest reading the book Existential Kink. And also, finally, if you're in 360 Method, Module 9, our newest module, goes into depth about feelings and understanding your feelings, manifesting, using your emotions for, like, your negative emotions for good, alchemizing what feels like a no, or excuse me, not a no, but what feels like fear or doubt into something where you can believe in yourself and you can push forward. So that's on module 9 of 360 Method. By the way, 360 Room opens tomorrow. Put the thing up. So 360 Room is our newest creation, and it's our way to stay on top of all of this work. So if you're somebody that is like, I need accountability, I want a space where they're going to hold me to my shit, where I'm going to be alongside other people who are growing, who are committed. I'm going to be taking those big steps every day, maybe every week. And I want to have support in that. I want someone to be there and guide me when I'm taking these big risks. I want to know when I'm out of my power. I want to be able to step back into it. That's what we're doing in 360 Room. It is $360 a month. It's the best way to get coaching with me, because I'm going to be in and out of there all week, answering questions, leaving trainings, and really just being a resource to you so that you can have like real-time guidance while you're going through these hurdles, so you're not like getting stuck for months and years on end. So 360 Room is for those who want to move fast, who want to move big, who want to stay tapped into their highest self, to your most confident self. They want to move fearless. They want to see manifestations happening over and over and over, that aren't just working on like one thing for a year. I mean, no, not that that doesn't want just one thing for a year, right? Like, you have more stuff, more things to do. You know that manifestation is an ongoing game. You know that you're always going to be manifesting for the rest of your life. So therefore, if you're not paying attention and like honing your mindset, then you're leaving your life to the whims of your fucking feelings, which is not the best, because you know how you feel on any given moment, randomly, all over the place, all day, every day. So really holding yourself to a high standard as a manifester, as a co-creator of your world, somebody that is going to be tapped in every single day and like on that path, 360 Room is for you. Hadas, thank you. Says happy 5 years, my amazing coach. Love you. I'm so excited for you. I know we have a session soon. So I so appreciate you being here. And you've been here like the whole time, right? Like, I feel like you've been here since at least 2020. Whew. Okay. Oh, Anna, you're getting Existential Kink. You said, I'm so excited for when that module unlocks. Yay, man, Anna. Okay, so keep me posted on how how you feel as you go through that module. And then, yeah, I'm excited to hear what happens when you do Existential Kink. Make sure you do the exercises, though. Don't just like buzz through it. Make sure you actually do the things, because you need to do the exercises in order to heal and grow. Yes. Oh my gosh. I love it, Hadas. I'm so excited. Appreciate you being here this whole time. Tiffany, yeah, lipstick doesn't care about your mouth corners. I know, but I do. I care about my mouth corners. Hadas, we had our first coaching call 3 years ago. Oh my God. I can't believe it doesn't feel like that long, but then it does at the same time. But here we are. Okay. So Wendy says, I've been manifesting my SP for years now, and he keeps coming in and out of my life. And I know everything in me we are to be together. Is there something I could do, or am I doing something wrong? The reason why people come in and out of your life and don't stay, and same goes with money, it's the same thing, is that you are too often out. Okay, let me say it more like this. You're in and out of your power too frequently, or you're in your power too infrequently, or you're out of your power too frequently, or you're swinging wildly back and forth between the two. What I notice with people is that, like, most of the time, hi Jessica, most of the time my clients are like you guys are on your shit. And when I talk to my clients, they're like, dude, I'm I'm affirming, I'm in 360, I'm meditating every day, I'm doing these things, like I'm doing the work. But then it's just like sometimes I'm just so like I'm exhausted and it just feels like it's not working and I don't know what I need to do. And it's just frustrating. Those moments, right? It's okay that you feel that. Like it's normal to feel that. But when you stay there, that's when you keep facilitating the hot and cold behavior. So, what needs to happen for hot and cold back and forth is that you have to be able to step into your alignment and then stay there, and or when you get triggered and you fall out of alignment, you're getting back into it as soon as possible. So, for example, I shared a personal story earlier where I had like a minor trigger. It wasn't that big of a deal, but I kind of was just like, like annoyed. But I was like in a really high vibe when it happened. So I was able to skip through it really fast. And so I kind of got annoyed and I reacted a little bit sassy. And then I like cleaned it up and I was like, oh, it's going to be fine. It's going to be even better, blah, 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 blah. And then I was just about what I noticed myself doing next. Cause like I said, I was kind of like half in meditation. So I was like really high vibe, paying attention to what I was doing. And I noticed that I was about to start criticizing myself for how I handled the trigger. And mid-sentence, I was like, I really could have handled that. Like, I handled that the best way possible. Like, I handled that as amazing. Like, congratulations. I'm so good. I told the story earlier today. But that moment, it's like a trigger. A trigger is a trigger and they're going to happen and who cares? But do you let it take you out of your moment? Do you let it tell you that it's not working? Do you let it make you start spiral? Hold on. English is my first language, I swear. Do do you let it make you spiral or start spiraling? Or do you say, okay, speed bump, and I keep going? Who cares? This is where the real changes happen because you have to be able to, you're going to see things in your 3D reality that aren't the best all the time. Like it happens. It's a world of duality, but you do not have to assign meaning to it. You do not have to assign yourself to it. You don't have to assign it to you. You don't have to assign it to your story. Just because something quote unquote negative happened or like it didn't work or something's not going if things aren't moving fast enough, you saying they aren't moving fast enough is a big reason they're not. It may not be the only cause, but I can tell you it's a big one. And it's so big that even if you were to cause the underlying thing that caused it, it may not even work because the surface level manifestation of it's not working is strong and you believe in it. So, this is why I'm always talking about 360 method because there are so many different thoughts that you are thinking about any given subject that could potentially be in the way or could be holding you back. And if you don't realize that, if you don't have a good practice of seeing the thoughts for what they are, making yourself say something different so that you can remain a different version of yourself, and then moving forward on that different path over and over and over again, that's what you have to do. That's why 360 method. Like, this is why I'm always preaching about it and always talking about doing it because it's the only, I have yet to find something else that works like that. So if I find something else that's easier or faster or whatever, I'll tell you. But for now, this is it. If you're going to be out of alignment, then you better do it fast and get back in as soon as possible. And that takes awareness and discipline. You have to be paying attention and knowing that you're either on the brink or have already stepped over the edge, and then make yourself come back. You make yourself say the chosen story instead of the who cares. We don't even need to finish the sentence. Smiddle says, I found your Quantum Leap videos this week and they've been quite a game changer. Yes, I love it. It's amazing. Oh my goodness. Oh, right. Tiffany, you said Roxy Talks lipstick doesn't cake the corners of your mouth. Yes, that's what you were saying. Yes, ma'am. Roxy Talks Cosmetics. I know. I definitely, that is something that is 100% on my gotta do it while I'm here list, is make my own makeup line of some sort. So 100%. Oh, hi, Sarah. Hadass, congratulations on getting out of your trigger today. August is like, I better get PR for Roxy Cosmetics. Oh my gosh. Wouldn't that be so fun if like everybody on Mindset Monday got PR for it? Why not? Oh my gosh. Okay. So let's do one more question about consistency, staying focused, believing long term, staying on top of it. Rylan says Roxy makeup will be amazing. I intend for it to be really good because I want it for issues that makeup currently doesn't solve right now. So hopefully I'll be able to I'll be able to innovate in new ways. So yeah, so we do have lipstick that doesn't cake your corners or something. That's our goal. Is hot and cold the same as back and forth? Yes. Yes. Because basically it's on and off belief is what it is. The reason you get hot and cold or back and forth behavior, again, from your specific person, from your family, your friends, your money story, your career, your success, it doesn't matter what it is. The reason you have hot and cold or back and forth, it's the same energy, is because you are not fully tapped in the majority of the time. You're like, there are gaps in your alignment. And I mean, it's very easy to understand when you think about the fact that like everything is a mirror and everything is so string theory. So if you think about quantum entanglement and string theory, every thought that you think has a corresponding reality that is like a thread to it, right? So like if I think XYZ thought, there is a reality where that thought is true and exists, right? So there's a string between all of the thoughts that you think to certain realities, and they're connected instantly. So string theory, obviously, quantum entanglement, this is science shit. Go look it up. My interpretation and understanding of manifestation is that your thoughts are connected to those realities in the same way that quantum entanglement particles are connected, right? So that's what they've shown me in my meditations and things like that. So if you understand that your thoughts are threaded to realities and that there is a reality connected to every single thought that you think about what hot and cold and back and forth is over here. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. What does that look like on the other side? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Sometimes you believe, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you believe, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you believe, sometimes you don't. That's what hot and cold is. That's why it's so easy for me to spot it, because it's just, that's how mirrors work. If it's hot and cold on the outside over here, then I know it's hot and cold on the inside. I know you are turning on your oven, heating it up to 400 degrees, and then turning it off again. Turning on your oven, heating it up to 400 degrees. As soon as it beeps and says, hey, we're up to 400 degrees, you're turning it off. And you're like, why aren't my cookies baked? It's like, I don't know, bitch, keep your oven on and keep the fucking pan in there. What are you doing? So, you know. Cutie pie, are there any tips on getting rid of feeling like you ruined your manifestation? So I will say this, okay? There's nothing that's ruined, because every moment of the day, you're already new. This, as many times as I snap my fingers, I've already been created new like billions of times. So you are so new all the time that your past or anything that you quote unquote ruined doesn't actually exist. It's not real. It's an illusion. It's probability. So this is exactly why. So earlier today, I was talking about how I had a situation, I triggered, I acted how I did, I moved through it really fast, and then I went almost about to criticize myself, but I saw the pattern and I said, actually, you fucking handled that beautifully. You handled it amazingly. I'm so proud of how you handled that. How I actually handled it, irrelevant, because it's in the past and it doesn't exist anymore. How I tell myself I handled it, now, next time something happens, guess who's going to fucking handle it? the best way possible. Me, because I handled it so well. I handle things so well. I'm always creating the future. So anything that happened that is behind now, if it's back here, who gives a fuck? The more you worry about this and what happened back here, and if you XYZ'd it, then you did. Ruin it, flopped it, push it away, it doesn't really matter. Right now, if you keep talking about ruining it, you're ruining it right now. But you can say, actually, whatever happened was exactly what needed to happen, and I know it's unfolding right now. Manifestation back on. So, you get my point? There is no ruining it. The second you were like, oh, I ruined it. No, actually, it's perfectly working out and it's going to work out even better. That's the answer. Always. It doesn't matter what it is. And it doesn't matter how you feel. The answer always is, I feel that way because my manifestation's coming. I feel that way because everything's working out in my favor. That happened because it's working out for me. Always. Tristan said, how did you stay consistent with money at the beginning of becoming an entrepreneur? I put all my money in my business and I'm just starting out. I mean, I had no money at the beginning. I was broke. So there wasn't really much to put anywhere in the beginning. So when the money started coming in, I mean, I'll be honest, it came like when I say like my business is booming and it like happened overnight, I'm not like just saying that. Like it really did. It just people just started buying right away. So for me at the time, my focus was really, it's funny because I just listened to a training today from one of the coaches that I get coaching with. And she was talking about how in the beginning of her journey, she didn't spend any money except to invest back in her business. So she would invest in coaching, invest in some like small things for her business. But other than that, she spent none of her money. For me, I had to like get myself out of my situation. That was part of my motivation of getting we were in a really bad place. We lived in a really bad place and it was not like a physically healthy environment. I was just telling this on a coaching call the other day. Literally 3 people died in my apartment complex that I was in, that apartment where I started Roxy Talks, those old videos. 3 of my neighbors died while I was living there, in the time I was living there. I have never had a neighbor die in my entire 40 years of life. 3 of them died in that one apartment complex during that time. And I'm not saying that like of any reason. I'm just trying to explain the energy of what that place was like. And if I had gone into COVID in that place, it was just a nightmare. It was a cesspool. It was dirty. It was gross. It was horrible. It was everything bad that you could think about it, like a place. And I don't mean to talk shit about it, but just, it wasn't good. So when I started my business, I was like, I'm getting my family the fuck out of here. And that's all I cared about. So that's why you saw that move happen so fast, is because I was like, I'm out, bye. As soon as my business started popping off, I'm like, okay, when are we going? We started looking at places right away because I was like, I'm out of here. I'm going. And and I was like, I remember, yeah, I was just like, I had to get myself out of that house. And that apartment, we moved out of there and into this house like a month before COVID. Well, maybe I guess like a month and a half before COVID. So the timing of us getting out of that place, I can't imagine being in COVID at that place because it was already like a disgusting health hazard before COVID happened. So the fact that it still blows our minds to this day, like the way that can you imagine if we had been there during COVID? I don't even know what my life would have been like if I had it. I just can't even. So to be here, it was, and you guys know, I don't have to explain what a manifestation it was because you watched it happen live. Like you watched it in real time and I was just basically documenting the whole thing as it happened because I was a YouTuber. So, I don't even know where we got to this point. Oh yeah. What did I do with my money in the beginning? In the beginning, it was all about moving and getting out of that place and getting out of a situation that was like not good for me, and my family and my dogs, our health. And then when I got here, once I got here, now it's like I put all my money back into my business too. So I'm always investing in my business. I'm always investing in myself. And, really just like, I am my most important investment. I am the thing that is going to make me all of the success that I achieve in my life. I'm the number one investment in my world. So I invest in myself. I invest in my business. I don't know. That's it. So, yeah, I think you keep going, and just decide that this is what you're doing, period. There is no other option. It just isn't another option. Okay, so let's do homework. What time is it? Oh, yeah, it's 5:19. Oh, my goodness. Okay. We've already been on here an hour and a half. That's nuts. Okay. Homework this week. I want to do a consistency challenge. I want you to do 7 days of consistency. And I want you to pick the thing that you're going to be consistent in. Yeah, I don't want to pick it for you. I want you to pick it. M says, isn't it security in oneself? Are you talking about hot and cold? Because yeah, it's confidence and security in oneself and trust in knowing that your reality is going to work out is all the same thing. And so it's a lack of consistency in being secure with who you are in your world, knowing that it's working, knowing that things are unfolding for you. All of those things is what creates back and forth, is when you're in and out of alignment with that knowledge, that truth. Tiffany said mindset was on warp speed. Roxy said, I'm thinking my way up out of here now. Next thing you know, she was in a new house, not just any house, but the house she truly wanted. Yep, I know. And it did happen so fast. And it was just like, I knew the instant I walked in this house that it was the house. I already knew it. We lived in a house, we lived in this house in Denver. We had a house in Denver, me and Chris. That was our first house together. That was like the same house, like weirdly similar, structured, setup, everything. And so the second I walked in, I already knew it was my house because I've already lived in this house. Does that make sense? It was weird. I was like, oh, this is the house. I've already lived in this house. I already know this house. I've already lived here. So obviously this is the house. Yeah, and I wanted my big backyard, and we got like, our backyard is a double lot. And we're like the only house in our whole neighborhood that has a double lot and doesn't have like two houses. Because in California they have like two houses on the lots because the real estate is so expensive. So they'll put two, instead of most people having like a backyard, there'll be two houses on a lot and there'll be a back house. But ours doesn't. It's just like a huge backyard. And it's just, I mean, everything about this was such a manifestation and such a just divine gift happening of me just being super in tune and deciding I was going to have it. And that's it, period. There's no other option. Okay. So your homework. Yes. Mimi, thank you. Please put what you want your homework to. I want you to declare in the chat. So this week, I'll give you the assignment in a minute, but I want you to declare something that you want to work on as far as consistency goes. So we're talking about homework. If you're just now joining, I'm giving you an assignment this week that is going to help you stay consistent. And what we were just talking about a little bit ago, the idea of hot and cold, back and forth, some then none, false starts. You get a little bit of your manifestation, but the full thing never comes through. That is all the same thing. It's all the same symptom of one issue, which is you are not in alignment long enough, which means you're probably getting into alignment and then you fall out and you're not getting back in right away. And it is really, you have to really swallow your pride to get back into alignment after a trigger. Like, let's be really fucking real actually right now. It's not pain, it's not fear or any of that shit that stops you from getting back into alignment. It's your ego. Maybe I'm just projecting a little bit, but I feel like when I'm out of alignment, when I get triggered and I'm not in my high vibe for it anymore, I'm like resentful of it, or I'm mad. I want to live out the thing. Okay, well now we're triggered. Now we're upset. Now we're sad. No, I'm sad now. But it's like, am I really sad? Am I really upset? Do we really need to continue on? Because I thought I just said I didn't want this to continue. So I have to swallow my pride in those moments. I have to shut down my ego and say, actually, we're not going to go down that road. Actually, we're not hurt by this. Actually, it's not the end of the world. Actually, it is going to be okay. You have to check your fucking ego, and you have to do it 1,000 times a day sometimes. And if you do it 1,000 times a day, good. Congratulations. If that means that you're swinging back and forth all day long, but you're there correcting, then you're doing it. And actually, I wanted to say this. I think I'm gonna put it in a post here soon. In the 360 room, we're not gonna just be flipping thoughts. We're gonna be flipping frequencies. We're gonna be flipping identities. Okay. Like 360 method is a deep dive on how to reprogram your thinking to believe whatever you want so that you can manifest whatever you want. It's not a manifestation training because I don't have to train you to do that. That'd be like training you how to blink. You already know how to do it. You already know how to breathe really well. You don't need my help. However, how to blink, how to breathe so that you get the reality you want, that's what 360 is, okay? So the 360 method itself is the training, it is the understanding, it is the deep dive overhaul of all of your programming, all of your thoughts, your trauma, your pain, all of your past, so that you can rewrite it, revise it, and then manifest a new lifestyle. 360 room is where we hold each other accountable. We're rising to higher standards. We're holding ourselves to a higher standard. You're going to be tapping in every day and getting coaching from me in real time when you need it so that you're not getting stopped up at these blocks, that these things aren't standing in your way for weeks, months, years on end. You're going to be moving through stuff in real time. You'll have a community of high vibe people who are committed to this work themselves, who are putting their mindset, their vibration above all, because they know that that's the thing that gets them everything they want. And so 360 method is the method. It is the understanding. It is the brainwashing. It is the revising of your whole programming. 360 room is where I support you, where the community supports you in a high level, high connection, contained space. And it all happens inside of the Telegram app. Anna, oh my God, I'm so excited. Anna's like, I just joined 360 room. Hold on, I got to put this up. Let me put this up. We're opening tomorrow. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, the energy. Hold on. I'm getting hot. I'm so excited. Listen, what we're going to be freaking doing in there, next level shit. And I am so committed to elevating and skyrocketing. And I've created my own space to help me thrive in my own genius. And that is what 360 room is. So we are going to be tapped into energies and mindsets and frequencies that are like out of this world. People, 99% of the people on the planet are not even going to be fucking scratching the surface of what we're doing in there. So I'm so excited. The people that are in there already, like, so good. Like my people that move, my people that go, my people that trust themselves, my people that just like go for it and fucking see results. That's who's in 360 room. And it's not a judgment call. Like if you're not that, you're not whatever. It's not that. It's just that like the people that are joining this 360 room are the people that are like, I'm fucking moving, I'm going, and nothing's going to stop me. So that's why I just got so excited, is like, I can feel the energy and I can feel the excitement and the commitment, and like, fuck yeah. So yay. So exciting. And yeah, there is an alumni bonus. So if you're already a member of 360 Method, you have two options for bonuses. You can either get your first link or your first, I saw someone said link in the chat. You can either get your first month for free, or you can, it's 360 a month. You can cancel it anytime as well. Hadass, I'm dropping the link in the chat for Instagram right here. You might have to screenshot it and then copy and paste it. So if you're a 360 alumni, if you've joined 360 Method already, you can join 360 Room with two bonus options. Either one, you can get a free month, your first 30 days free, or you can join at the regular price and get a one-on-one bonus call with me. So it's up to you. But we're opening tomorrow, and I wanted to, just make sure that I give my my 360 alumni, some incentive and know like I'm thinking of you and I want you in there. So special opportunity for those of you that already have the 360 Method, if you're interested in joining the 360 Room, which will be the ongoing coaching space for 360. And you also don't have to have 360 to join the room, by the way. And so what's going to happen is, starting tomorrow, I'm going to be delivering, Rosa, hello. I was just talking about the people that are in 360 Method, and your ears must have been burning because you popped in. Tomorrow, I will begin our first two broadcasts. So what I'm going to do in the beginning of this container is, I want to set us up to I'm going to do new interpretations and kind of like mini trainings of all of the 360 modules. So the first thing that we're doing inside of 360 Room this entire week, I'm going to be doing broadcasts for each one of the modules, so that inside of the room, even if you're not a 360 member, you're going to have like the method there and you'll be able to dive in and understand it and learn it. So if you are a 360 room member and I think we're going to call them roommates. If you're a 360 roommate, because I just can't, I mean, it'd be a missed opportunity to not. If you're a 360 roommate, all this week, I'm going to be building, it's kind of like we're rebuilding 360 inside of 360 room. So I'm very excited to revisit because I wrote 360 like 3 or 4 years ago. Like I wrote it way before it even like before I filmed it, obviously, and before it became a thing. So I'm really excited. I'm going to be going back in myself, revisiting my modules, and then writing new content for each one of them and sharing that inside of the broadcast. So that's what we're going to be doing the very first week. And then starting next week, we'll get to our regularly scheduled kind of structure, which will be trainings once a week and coaching in the coaching channel, where I will be popping in and answering your questions and giving you real-time guidance so that you're getting stuff like in the moment when you need it and you're able to move forward fast. And then there'll also be a community channel where you can connect with each other and have that connection and recalibration to high vibe people. Rachel, yeah, so it's $360 per month for the 360 room. And it's really the best way to get coaching with me because you can there will be like a limit that we're going to have a rule set for how you ask questions, but essentially it's kind of just like an open space to come and connect with me at any time. I will be in there Monday through Thursday, and the room will be open 24/7. So you can always go and connect with each other and listen to the trainings, but I will be broadcasting new trainings every week. And then I will also be randomly popping in intermittently for coaching as well. So it's all going to be inside of this space. And, oh, I was like, what is that sound? It sounds like something's peeling. Oh, there it goes. I think it's time. I think that's what they're saying. Like, bitch, it's time. Come on, it's our 5 years. Stay up. We're almost there. We're almost done. Oh my God. Stay. We're almost done. Fuck, oh my gosh. So yeah, 360 a month, coaching from me, new trainings every week, and not just trainings, but these are like the high level, super in-depth, expert level trainings that we're doing inside of the Get Unstuck event. Hi. Can we just celebrate my friend Emily real fast? She just released her first fucking book. Babe, will you bring me the book so I can show it? And like, you guys know I love books because I review my books. You know that I read all the time. We have our reading list. But like, when I tell you I have not been able to put this book down, I'm not just saying this because this is my friend. Like, I really mean this. This book is so fucking good. And I'm just like first of all, I'm very excited for my friend. Look at her. I helped her choose the cover. I mean, she did it, but I helped pick. I put my opinion on which one. And this book is so good. You guys know I love my money books. What is my number one money book? Rich as Fuck by Amanda Frances. This is like second already. And I'm only like I'm like a few chapters in, or I'm like halfway maybe. Go get this book. It's on Amazon right now. Wounds to Wealth, Emily June Wilcox. So fucking good. So good. I'm like, I can't believe this is my friend. Oh my God. I'm so proud of you. I'm so excited. And like, girl, man, I've been curious about your methodology for so long anyway. So I'm just like, my money wounds and that, like, I love it. It's so good. And yeah, everybody needs to get it. And I've noticed like some of my people are already getting it, which you're fucking amazing. And so please go get my friend's book. It's her first book. Look at that. It's real, has a barcode and I mean, look at this professional. M Makes Money Publishing. I mean, come on. When I saw this, I was like, oh my God, my book's getting published by Roxy Talks Publishing. Like, thank you, Emily. Thanks for the inspiration. One more time. Wounds to Wealth. And I'm sure I'll be doing a podcast episode about it because I usually do. If it's a book I really like, then I'll do an episode about it on my podcast. Thanks, Em. My 5 years. Yeah, such a big time and so many things happening. And just like, I feel like there's so much energy right now and everybody is just on these amazing brinks. And yes, we're making fucking moves and we're taking these big steps and we're just being people that do the things. And that's even like you were on my podcast to if you guys didn't check out, I had Emily on the podcast like 2 weeks ago. And that's like what I named the episode. I was like, being the bitch that does the thing. Like, that's literally all it's about. It doesn't matter like what it is. It's you're doing your thing. And I tell you guys all the time, I love that. Like, I think that people who go after their dreams are like the coolest. Like, I actually admire that in humans that I look for to be friends with, and to, like, when I'm inspired by somebody, I'm like, damn, look at them go. Like, I really think I just fucking love it. So, that's why I love you guys so much too. In our community, it's like, you are my people. We are all the same. We have these dreams. We have these drives. We have these versions of ourselves that we're going to be, and we're stopping at nothing. We're not going to give up because there is no other option. Like, she wouldn't have not written that book because she's going to write her fucking book. And like, it was pouring out of her and she needed to write it. Oh, there we go. Okay. 5 and she needed to write it, and she motherfucking did, and she did the thing. Rose is like, I'm taking action like never before. Thank you. That is the vibe. And that's why you're in 360 room, because you're on that wavelength, and that's where I'm at. So like, the people that are in that space of like, I'm taking fucking action, I'm doing the things, whether I have the fear or not, who cares? Whether I have the doubt or not, who cares? Whether I'm worried or not, who cares? I'm going to still do it. And I want to be around other people who are on that vibe. I want to be in a place that's going to hold me accountable, that's not going to let me slack, that's going to make sure that I'm doing those things. And I want a place where I can fucking tap in and be like, Roxy, this just fucking happened. What the fuck? Roxy, this happened and the opposite happened. What does this mean? So the new 360 room is basically going to be like having me in voice dialing, voice dialing. I'm so old now, I don't even know what to call it. Like voice texting, voice messaging. I was going to say on speed dial, but nobody does that anymore. So it's inside the Telegram app. And bye, Leanne. Love you. Appreciate you. Glad you made it today. And we're going to be, again, like, just doing next level manifestation, mindset, energy work, frequency work inside of the 360 room. Constant recalibration, constant elevation, constant alignment is what that's for. So if that's your vibe, if you want to be able to like tap in and have coaching with me like anytime, basically it's like, if you have a question or you're going through something, you pop in the club, leave me a voice note, and then I'm going to, be answering back all week long. So far, we'll see. Well, I think at some point I'm going to get to a point where I'm going to have to like condense it to like specific times. But for right now, as we're growing, I just want to be a resource for you. So you'll be able to just like pop in there and be like, hey, I'm experiencing this. Hey, this popped up on my journey. Hey, I did XYZ thing and then this happened. Like, that kind of troubleshooting, so that you can just move past these things. So that's what 360 Room is. Again, if you're already a 360 member, check your email, because there are special alumni bonuses. There's 2 options where you can either get your first month free, or you can join at the regular rate, which is $360 a month, and get a free bonus one-on-one call with me. Hadass Thursday. Yes, we have our session on Thursday. See you then. And I know I keep saying it's time, and then I keep talking because I love you guys so much. Lil M, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you, everybody. If you're just now joining, hi, Amalia. Hi, Dr. Shakay. I appreciate you just joining. We have the recording over on my YouTube channel. We're just about to pop off. We were assigning homework, which this week, what I want you to do is I want you to identify something that you want to work on, how do I say this? I want you to identify, okay, Roxy, do one thing at a time, Miss Mamas, okay? Good Lord. One thing at a time, Miss Girl. Okay, now. Your homework this week. I want you to identify something that you need help, or you would like to work on your consistency with. So maybe it's your money mindset. Maybe it's your daily schedule. Maybe it's your self-care routine. Maybe it's your scripting practice. Maybe it is affirming a higher self-concept to where you're not worried about your SP, you're focusing on you. But I want you to pick something that you have been struggling with as far as consistency goes, something you've been struggling to stay consistent with or in. Again, it could be a mindset, it could be a practice, it could have to do with your business, it could have to do with your art, your relationship, your families, your health. It doesn't matter what it is, but I want you to pick something that is a sticking point when it comes to consistency. And also, can I have a caveat and just say, can you pick something you actually want? Because I don't want you to pick something you don't want to be consistent in, because then you're just like fighting an uphill battle. I want you to pick something that you care about, being consistent in, that you know will allow you to step into your next level or to be that next version of yourself when you're able to master that consistency and stay tapped into it. Okay. So Anna says, like, holding yourself accountable to stay consistent. Exactly. Yes. So what you're going to do this week is I want you again to identify, you can share it in the chat or you can just write it down, put it on a sticky note, put it up in your wall, set your alarms every day for, the whole week if you want, whatever works for you. If you're just now joining, I'm doing the assignment homework for the week and then I'll be jumping off, but please feel free to rewind back and check the celebration out on my YouTube channel. This will be in the Mindset Monday playlist. So, also, I'm really working on making Mindset Monday a consistent time. I believe that it's got to be 3:30 p.m. because that makes the only sense in the entire world, as everything else that I do is at 3:30 p.m. PST. Every single like coaching call that we do, every group training that we do, everything is always at 3:30. And I'm like, why haven't I not realized to just put mindset at that same time so that I don't have to it's not like this every freaking week. So I'm working on, no. From now on, Mindset Monday will be at 3:30 every week on Monday. So you can, have it set in your calendar. 3:30 p.m. PST every Monday with Roxy, Mindset Monday. And now homework this week. Hi, Dave. Hi, Demetria. Your homework this week is to pick something that you desire to achieve or to get better at. Again, I want this to be something you actually care about or want. But it's going to be something that you're having trouble being consistent about. So that's what I want you to kind of dig around. The requirements are, you desire to be better at it or to achieve it. You're having trouble with the consistency portion of it, staying motivated, staying connected. So I want you to pick something. And this week, okay, what you're going to do, I want you to, okay, all right. This is going to be a real challenge. This is actually going to be a challenge. I want you to come up with 7 different ways of being consistent this week. That means that tomorrow, let's say it's late for you because it could pretend to be like 9:41 somewhere in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, right? Okay, let's do our math better. 8:41 on the East Coast. What you're going to do is you're going to pick something and that you want to get consistent in. And then every day for the next week, I want you to do a different version of it or hold yourself accountable in a different way. So let's say that, let's see what we got here. Let's see. Daily routine. Okay. So what I want you to do for your daily routine is I want you to set yourself up so that you are sorry, my brain is now like, well, if it's daily routine, then they want to do the same thing over and over, maybe. And then because I'm like, then if it's like a mindset challenge or if it's meditation, they want to do something different. You pick, okay? Because my mind is going too many freaking places. I want you to do 7 days of the thing. And when I was saying as a challenge was if you can do something different each day to solidify the same thing. Again, so if it's Rachel says consistent belief in myself, period. So maybe on Monday you are rewriting your story. It's our Tuesday. Tomorrow you're going to sit down and rewrite your story and be like, actually, this is the fucking Rachel I am now. Thank you. And then on Tuesday or on Wednesday, you're going to maybe do a meditation and call in your ideal self and ask them, what is your next hurdle to get over? And then the next day, you're going to say, you know what? I'm going to work on that hurdle. I'm going to take action on that thing that's been scary, that I've been avoiding, blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to think of myself as my next level person as I do it before, during, and after doing it. I'm going to work on maintaining that connection and definition of who I want to be, knowing that I can do this while I'm having these experiences. And then on Friday, you're going to go get a massage or something. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter. My point is, try new things for it. or show up every fucking day and do your meditation every morning. You know what I mean? Or like create a new set of normal activities around this thing. Make it fun, make it exciting. Make it fucking the same thing every day if that's what you need. I think it's like I see different people doing different things. So I want to condense this into something that everybody can do. And if you're somebody that's like, okay, I want to do this thing, but I need variety, then I want you to try to do the same thing 7 different ways. If you're somebody that's like, I need to make sure that I'm meditating every freaking day, then that's what I want you to do. I want you to maybe set a time and every day you're going to do it. Or like an hour before XYZ, you're going to meditate, something like that. And I want you to stay consistent on it. So it will be your decision whether it's something that you're like, okay, rigid about, we're going to do this every single day the same exact way for the next 7 days because I'm going to create that consistency, and or consistency is a little bit difficult for me. I want to create something fun. So I'm going to meditate all week, but I'm going to do a different meditation, or I'm going to do it in a different place, or I'm going to, go to a meditation circle or whatever. You know what I mean? Find a way to make this your lifestyle. That's what this whole point of this exercise, this homework is to take the thing that is causing you friction on the path of getting what you want and then doing something about it, changing it up, changing how you approach it, changing how you think of it, changing who you are when you show up as that version. Oh my gosh, Gamer God Control says, okay, commit to sitting through tutorials teaching me to use the software I bought. That is, yes, and you better. And next week, I want you to come back and I want you to give me a report on what you fucking learned, because I'm like that too. Like I have so many courses and trainings and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to watch that program. I need to do that thing. And so I'll like listen to trainings when I'm getting ready, and like I definitely try to squeeze them in there. So I love Gamer God. I love the idea. I think that's a great homework assignment. And you said, stop the learning curve, conquer and understand and be a pro. Yes, 100%. 100%. I'm so here for that, because you're striking my producer nerd, because I'm doing that with production right now. I'm like crash coursing myself through producing music. And so I'm also like watching all these classes and watching these tutorials and just like really, like wanting to be the best producer that I can. And so like it's giving me that same vibe. And I'm like, yes, watch your trainings and go do it. I want to hear about it. It's amazing. Oh, it's Guitar Bird. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yay. Oh, someone else's computer. Okay, gotcha. I thought you were like, I have a new brand, but that's okay. Guitar Bird. Yes. Sit through your trainings. I love it. Anna says, I'll stay consistent in saying only good things about myself for 7 straight days. Okay, Anna. Oh, okay, I love it. Okay. Because I'm getting a few things for you. What if it's like one day it's mirror work? And so the challenge is, of course, saying good things about yourself for 7 straight days. But like one of them is like, I'm going to do it in the mirror. And then one of them is like, maybe like on, okay, XYZ day, I'm going to do it in regards to like, I'm going to be hyper focusing on the way I speak about myself in regards to my career. Or I'm going to be really hyper specific on Wednesday about where my positive thoughts are about my relationship. You know what I mean? Whatever. So I think it would be cool if you either did like different like microscopic areas, or if you did like different exercises, and both, like mirror work or something, or like again like a deep meditation, some sort of healing, like cord cutting or something like that. Whatever. I mean, literally it could be anything. It could be, I'm gonna go shopping, I'm gonna try on 10 outfits and I'm only gonna say nice things about myself, and if anything looks bad, like, ugh, look how terrible that thing was made. Because like it doesn't fit this pristine perfect body. Trash. Whatever. Whatever it is, it just gets the heat off of you and onto like who gives a fuck what else, something else, right? So yes, I love it. Mimi says, is mine too broad? Let me see where yours is, Mimi. Consistently only believing in what I say about myself and not giving a second thought to what others say about me. No, I think that's great. But I want you to think about how you're going to test yourself, right? So like maybe it's, okay, I'm going to make sure that no matter what my family says or my coworkers or whoever, I'm revising that sentence and I'm flipping it, and I'm going to make what they say turn into a superpower, because I'm going to stand stronger in myself every time they criticize. I'm just making something up. So like every time they say that you can't, you actually decide, I actually fucking can and I'm amazing. You're raising your elevation from a quote unquote negative thing, that's alchemy. You're turning negative into a positive and you're going to continue to raise your thing, right? So think about how you can like challengeify it for yourself. Because again, I want it to be interesting if you're somebody that has a hard time sticking to something because it's bored, or I want you to be like rigid about, I'm doing it every single day, 7 days for the next 7, whatever. And I'm not going to give up kind of a thing. It just depends on like how you work and like what your history is with like sticking to things. Since this is the conversation and the assignment, if you're good at sticking to things, when you have like a rigid schedule, cool, do that. If you need that variety in order to stick with things, then do that. I want you to work with what works best for you. But either way, I want you to really like, this isn't just about doing it for 7 days. This is about how can I make this a lifestyle of something that I do every day or, all the time. Amelia, I'm so excited for you. Amelia says, I'm committed to waking up early and finishing the course I'm making. That is incredible. Do you like, I know how much goes into making a course and like, hell yeah, congratulations. And please keep me posted. Let me know how it goes. Cause I know how it goes. So keep me posted. I'm here. I understand. Amazonia says, mine is going to do one thing for my business daily. I love it. That's perfect. That's exactly, yes. All the yeses, yes. Lil M says 7 days of not saying or thinking anything against myself. Okay. Also, Lil M, what I want you to do is have a contingency plan in case you do, because let's say that you're like, okay, I'm not going to say anything or think negative about myself. And then you do. I don't want you being like, oh, I fucked it up, I can't do it. Or, oh, I already messed it up. Or, see, I guess I can't go 7 days and then you don't, right? I want you to like a 360. It's not just about not doing the thing, but if you were to, because you're programmed and that's okay. It's not your fault. If you actually do just say something about yourself, that you're getting on top of it, you're revising it right away, right? You're flipping it, you're revising it, erase, and you're saying something else. So take it a step further. I just want you to have a contingency plan so you don't get stuck and then feel like you can't move forward. Shantae says, this is cool. Taking the time to shake it up every day. Yes. Probably will have some more impactful sessions. Yes, I love it. And then I want to, I like this idea of shaking it up every day. Or being hyper consistent, depending on, I know some people need different things. And so that's fine. Again, work with what you need, but know yourself. And again, pick something that you actually want to succeed at so that you have that drive to stay committed for these next 7 days. So keep me posted. RoxyTalks.com. Go to the forum if you want to share your Mindset Monday homework. We have a thread there where you can actually talk, share with each other about the Mindset Monday assignments. You can connect with other people, other manifestors, and share your results of, what you're doing for this week. Carla, sending you so much love. I so appreciate you. Thank you. Whew. Mimi says, actually, I'm changing mine to being consistent with drawing my tattoo portfolio. Yes. I love that, Mimi. And you know what? You can do both. And how about this? Ooh, how about this? Ooh, I love this. Okay. Your thing is you're going to draw every day for 7 days, and you're only going to think nice things about your artwork and your ability to be a tattoo artist. And then just like with Lil M, you're going to have that contingency plan that says like, okay, and if I slip up, that's fine, but I get right back on it. This is that 360 thing. Again, like the longer you spend out of alignment, the longer it's going to take. The quicker you can get over the ego, get over the fear, get over the feeling in your body and just decide, you know what, fuck that. I don't care. I'm actually going to be okay. And actually everything is amazing. Thank you. The faster your manifestations will come. So, whoo, oh my gosh. When he's like, tell the universe that I'm turning this ship around because I'm in charge. Yes, ma'am. Ashley, thank you for the congratulations. Yes, 5 years is so big. I cannot believe I've been in business for half a decade with my name on the goddamn building. Like, that's just so crazy and amazing. And like, fuck yeah, everyone, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. It really just, takes that dedication and consistency. So that's what we're building with this exercise this week. Rachel says, this exercise is calling in my next level. I'm getting emotional. Yes. Oh my God. Screenshot. What did I just do? That's not the screenshot normal that I'm used to. Yes. Rachel's like, I already released so much. How is this possible? And like, it's just going to keep happening. This is just the tip of the iceberg. There's so much underneath and in you that is potential to fucking do God knows what incredible shit. So hell yeah, amazing energy. So excited you're going to be in 360 room. Again, if you are a 360 member, if you've been in 360 method, you can join the 360 room with two special options. Either you can get your first 30 days for free. After that, you'll be charged $360 a month. That's the regular charge for 360 room. Or you can join at the regular price, start 360 per month right now, and get a bonus one-on-one with me. So that's for the 360 members. If you're already been through 360 method and you're interested in joining the room where it's like our ongoing space for continuation and deepening the work, then there's the two options for joining again, which is either a free 30 days or join in with the regular 30 days, but get a free one-on-one with me. Not a free, but a bonus one-on-one. It's not about free because it's a fucking incredibly valuable and can change your life with just one conversation. So, oh my God, it's that moment. It's that moment where I have to. I have to get off. It's been 2 hours. I love you. I can't even express how much I love you. I just appreciate you so much. And I think the world of you. And I'm so happy that we're connected. And I love that this is our community and this is who we are. And this is who we get to be on the planet. And this is the influence that we get to make on the people around us. So thank you for being a part of it. I'm very proud of you. 5 fucking years flew by. So I can only imagine how crazy it's going to be when we're celebrating a decade. And again, just like you can just do the thing. I already know you can do the thing. But really, like when you're able to stay tapped into that alignment consistently, no matter what's happening around you, no matter what you're feeling, no matter what your brain is even telling you, you're like, absolutely not. I'm going to choose to be the one. I'm going to stay convicted in this. I'm going to stay in my belief. I'm going to be consistently tapped into my belief in myself. That is when your reality will change fast. And it happens fast. And like, I know I keep talking about this get unstuck thing, but like it was such a catalyst for my new level. I intended it to be, but it really fucking just like skyrocketed my self-concept of who I am and what I'm doing. And those of us that were in that experience together, that magic that we captured. And so this is why I created 360 Room, because I was like, I don't want this to go away. Like, this is my genius. This is exactly where I'm supposed to be and how I'm supposed to be teaching and coaching and helping. I really feel like I came alive in that Telegram space. So that's why we put 360 Room in there. And I'm like, fuck it. Let's just do it. Let's make this space. The app. The group is still there, but I'm going to be closing it down soon. So that's why I want to start directing people back to my website, because we're going to be hosting it there. I just can't have all these different platforms anymore. It's just too much for me to handle. So I'm narrowing everything down onto 2 platforms, which is Kajabi, where all of the courses have, like Big Beautiful Dreams Club is there now. All the SPW, the older courses are all there. And then my website. And that's it. That's the only 2 places that we're going to have stuff, because having these different platforms, it's just been too much. So I'm consolidating everything and hopefully intend by 2025 to have just, the 2 neat, like the website and then the courses website where everything is housed. So that's why I'm kind of directing people back to my website, because I'm just going to eventually be closing that other space down. So there's a warning. If you have anything in there, if you want to like take any of your posts or anything like that, you can go through into the Mighty Networks and screenshot your stuff. And then if you've purchased any of the programs in there, then I'll be making them available on the other platform. So Shantae says, I was thinking it would be cool when you make the chili that speaks. Maybe she could say, you have the power. I believe in you. I don't remember. Tara Strong actually recorded Chili's voice already. Oh, thanks. So she already had, I already have her affirmations. I don't remember what they are, because it's been so long. But I wonder, I don't think it's exactly that, but they are already in existence. And so once that happens and we can get the little squishy ones with her sayings, they're already in existence. Oh my gosh. I know, I love chili. Everybody is like, when can we get another chili? When's she coming back? I'm like, people are still asking about chili. So yeah, chili will be coming back. Sorry, y'all, guys, listen. My neurodivergy is all over the place right now. I'm just warning you. It's kind of been already today, but like it's even worse right now. So I have to wrap everything up, and I'm very focused in everything. Rachel, what is closing? I don't think anything is closing. The 360 Room is opening. That's opening tomorrow. Oh. What's closing? The Mighty Networks app that I had where where we used to have Big Beautiful Dreams Club, and I used to host my group programs in there. It's just too much, too many different places to like manage. So I'm just consolidating everything. But it's not really anything you need to be worried about. It's more so just like if you have posts in the community that you want to save, things like that, you just like screenshot your stuff. Mimi, how did the first sell of chili go? Well, seeing as the company shut down my campaign a day before they told me, and my last day was gonna be like a fucking telethon with Tara Strong to finalize and get the rest of our orders in, it got canceled. So nobody got any. This is the only one that ever existed for now. And now the company will never get my motherfucking business again. Or will I ever share their name again or say anything about them? So we're working on the next iteration of her. Like she will come. She will be back. And now we have a prototype. So I got an expensive prototype, and that's okay. I learned a lot of lessons during that experience. Okay. All right. Oh my gosh, I love you guys. It's so easy to say goodbye. It's so easy to get off this live stream. Oh my gosh, I so appreciate you. If you are just now joining us, head to the YouTube channel in my Mindset Monday playlist if you want to watch this from the beginning. We have a really cool homework assignment that we assigned this week, so it's definitely worth watching. And thank you again for 5 years. I love you. I can't even speak to how much I love you and appreciate you. You are my people. Wendy says, I want a chili. Me too. I mean, I want a million. So yeah, she will be back. I'm not going to let some bunk ass bullshit company that can't do their own shit stop chili from motherfucking existing. Okay. So, and by the way, that's the energy we've been talking about all day. I don't care what you, her, they, them say. It doesn't matter. It doesn't stop me. I don't care what comes up on my path. I don't care if I'm afraid. I don't care if it's scary. I don't care if there are obstacles. If I'm going to do it, I'm fucking doing it, period. And nothing is going to stop me or stand in my way. And that's the energy that gets all the things. Doesn't matter what it is. Fill in the blank. Everything we've talked about today, that's the energy of getting it and being it and doing it and having it. So, thank you, Lil M. I'm in celebration mode. My actual anniversary isn't Wednesday. So Wednesday the 2nd is our official Roxy Talks 5-year anniversary. If you check back on our channel, that was the first video, the Manifesting 101 video that I dropped. And that's when everything changed. My life changed from that moment forward. Everything just blew up. So I'm living proof that the dreams you follow are the dreams you achieve. Ooh, has that been said before? Did I just make that up? I'm like dropping my own mics over here. Oh my God. The dreams you follow are the dreams you achieve, bitches, okay? I can tell you that again from personal experience. And the ones that you let the excuses stop are the ones that stop, you know? So I love you guys. I have to get off now. Okay. I love you so much. We're all raising our vibrations together. You have the power. I believe in you. I will see you next time. Thank you so much.